What's going on, guys? Mike Paletta here at Bass Backwards TV, and today we're going to talk about something that I think every fisherman should think is important: eyewear. What lens colors to choose, when to use those colors, and why sunglasses are so important to a fisherman out on the water. Stay tuned. So before we get started, I want to address one real quick thing, and that's the difference between polarized and non-polarized sunglasses. Glasses with polarization in there are really going to cut down the glare, especially off the top of the water. So what that means for you as a fisherman is it's going to help you see what's going on underneath the surface. Don't be surprised if you fish real clear bodies of water that you can see 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet below the surface. Just ask Trent some of the lakes that he fishes in Michigan, just how clear they are and how good he can see with a nice pair of sunglasses. If you're a fisherman, regular sunglasses don't cut it. You need polarized. So it may seem as simple as just walking into the gas station and picking a set of glasses up off the rack, but let's be real here for a second. Quality polarized lenses will not only help you see fish in the water so much better, but they also protect your eyes from the sun's harmful rays and from baits that decide to come out of snags and come at you. I've had multiple times where we were fishing and had a bait stuck in a tree or stuck in the rocks, and as I was working it, it popped out and came flying at me and got me in the glasses. So these things are just like a set of safety glasses to somebody that works in a dangerous work environment. I highly recommend anytime you hit the water, you've got a set of these on. So the first lens color that we're going to talk about is my personal favorite, and that's a brown or an amber lens. Right now I've got on the Jimmy Houston sunglasses. These are made by SolarBat. I think they're only like 30 bucks, and these lenses are fantastic. The brown and amber lenses really help draw out contrast. They make greens greener, they make browns kind of fade out a little bit, and it overall just improves your ability to see the contrast underneath the water. I can actually see individual fish in pockets a whole lot easier than I could with some of the other lenses. And personally, I love wearing a set of brown or amber lenses. They are not flaw-free though. Brown and amber lenses are not perfect on bright sunny days like this one, and they do definitely take some getting used to because they let more light in than most other sunglass lenses. So if you have extremely sensitive eyes, these might not be the best choice for you. But if you want to enhance the contrast as best as you can and see all the little differences underneath the water, I highly recommend going to a brown or an amber lens. Before you go and buy a set of brown or amber lenses though, I highly recommend you try them on first, because every company's bronze or brown or amber lenses are going to vary slightly. Before I got these, I wore a set of Nines Berry S's with their amber based lenses. And as you'll see, they're really more neutral than they are actual bronze. They really don't change the color of anything, and they really don't enhance the contrast that much. They kind of just brighten everything up a bit. I'm not a big fan of that. So I got rid of those, picked up these, and you'll notice right away the color difference between these lenses and those. Notice how everything's a whole lot warmer in these glasses. The greens are much brighter. It kind of dulls out the blacks a little bit. It enhances everything. And this is exactly why I always wear a set of amber lenses. I really like the way that I view the world, especially underwater, through these glasses. So the second color lenses that we're going to talk about are probably the most popular, and that's just a standard gray or black finish lens. And a lot of them normally have a mirror on them. They're normally a blue mirror or a silver mirror, whatever. And that's probably the most popular style glasses that you're going to see. And the reason being is that a gray or black lens really cuts down on the light transmission. It really helps the eyes kind of cool off a little bit. It doesn't let anything in nearly as much, so it does actually help on super bright sunny days like what we've got going on today. But they don't enhance the contrast at all. They just make things a whole lot darker. And for me, I'm not a huge fan of it. You might be, especially if you guys are fishing huge bodies of water and you're fishing offshore. Then a blue lens or a black lens with a blue mirror, whatever, is going to be very beneficial to you. This is going to cut down on all of that glare on the water. It makes life fishing offshore really simple. But if you're fishing shoreline, I highly recommend going to more of an amber finish. And next are going to be a couple colors that you don't see as often. Now, one of them I've got here with me, and this is Solar Bat's Mossback color. Now, these are like a gray-green mix, and it's actually pretty cool because these, just like my bronzes, really enhance the green, but they also kind of change the color of everything as well too. Everything has this gray or green finish to it. It's not bad. It actually is a nice blend between an amber lens and a gray lens, because I can put these on in the sun and it cuts down the light transmission a lot more. These are still super comfortable to wear, but it also enhances that contrast a bit, so I can still see really good in the grass. I can still see shoreline a whole lot better with something like this on than I could just a standard black or gray lens. I still prefer my ambers over the Mossback, but it's a very, very, very close second. If I'm fishing super bright sunny days like this, these are definitely the glasses that I've got on. Another lens color that you don't see as often, but it's becoming a huge thing in the market today, is a Hive yellow lens. Now, Solar Bat's been making them for a long time, but Costa just came out with a set. I think they call them their Sunrise color lens. And all it is just a very high contrast yellow. If you fish cloudy days, rainy days, you fish early in the morning, real late at night, and you want the most contrast you could possibly get out of a set of sunglasses, pick yourself up a pair of the Hive yellow lenses. They will really draw out all the colors, especially when there's no natural light to draw them out for you. So, if none of those lenses sound like exactly what you're looking for, Solar Bat does kind of offer a couple oddball ones that are flat out awesome. They use their Mossback lens, and they have two different gradient styles where they're inverted with the Hive yellow. So you've got either the regular gradients, which are Mossback on the top, and then they go to Hive yellow down at the bottom, or the inverted gradients, which are Mossback down here, Hive yellow up top. So what that's going to allow you to do is have one set of sunglasses that literally covers almost every application out there. Sunny days, cloudy days, rainy days, late at morning, early at night, bright sunny skies. You can wear those kind of glasses all day and still feel pretty comfortable and still see absolutely everything that you need to see. So one thing you want to check out, especially if you're looking at sunglasses that have a mirror finish on them, so if they're a gray lens with a blue mirror, or they're an amber lens with a green mirror, what you want to do is pick those glasses up and look through them and see if there is any thick or thin spots. A lot of times, especially with lower price range mirrored finish sunglasses, you will see where there's thick and thin spots that'll actually really mess with your eyes. Not only will it just have an effect on you where you're constantly moving your head trying to find the right spot, but for some people it can actually cause headaches because your eyes are working so hard trying to balance looking through the thick and thin spots as you're moving throughout the day. Look through your glasses before you purchase them to save yourself this headache, figuratively and literally. I've done it before. It sucks. I've had to get off the water early by buying cheap sunglasses that were not evenly spread out with their mirrors, and it's an awful experience. I highly recommend looking through those glasses every inch of the lens to make sure there is nothing that is going to affect your vision. Now guys, the last thing I want to talk to you about is brands. Does it really matter? In my opinion, not really. And this is coming from a sunglass nut myself. I've owned Oakleys, I've owned Costas, I've owned Spies, I've owned Arnett's, I've owned Bolets, I've owned the Nines that you saw earlier. Just about anything you can think of, I've had it on my head at one point. And the best sunglasses I've ever owned is a really close finish between my Spy Happy polarized lenses and my Solar Bats. But the difference is my Spies cost me $170, and at most a pair of Solar Bats is going to cost you, I think, $100 to $130. So you're saving a little bit of money, but if you still can't afford those, just about anybody can afford a $30 pair of throwaways, right? But I'm telling you, these throwaway glasses are better than my Nines were. They're better than my Oakleys were. My Costas I was not a fan of. I had the 580p lenses, and really, I didn't notice much of a difference. I actually saw the same flaws where it was thick and thin in spots in my Costas that I do not see in my Solar Bats. So what does that tell you? Well, maybe I just got the luck of the draw and I didn't get a good set. Or maybe it's something you need to look into. But either way, the most important thing for you to do is choose the right set of sunglasses for your head. Make sure they're comfortable. If they're not comfortable, you're not going to wear them, and then you're going to get none of the benefits. Make sure they fit your head. Make sure they're comfortable to wear all day. The second thing, make sure they're the right lens color for what you want. Like I said, for me, amber is the way to go. I can use these all day, all throughout the night, or like going into late night, early morning, and these never fail me. But you might prefer something with a little less light transmission, so get yourself a set of the grays or the mossbacks, and those will help cut down on some of the light transmission. But choose the right color for your eyes and the way you like to fish. And 3, always have a set on while you're fishing, because not only is it going to make you a better angler by being able to see what's going on, but it's going to protect these eyes from the sun and from your baits coming back and trying to get them. Like I said, ask me how many times I've had baits come out and try to come for my glasses, whether it was out of a fish's mouth or out of a snag, whatever. I've had a lot of baits try and get me in the face, and I always make sure to wear my sunglasses because of it. Well guys, I hope this video was informative for you. I hope it really helps you understand the difference in color of lenses and the difference in brands and styles, and if there really is any difference at all. If you guys have any questions on sunglasses, like I said, I am a self-proclaimed sunglass nut. My whole family can attest to this. They know how bad my addiction is with them. Contact me. I am more than happy to chat sunglasses with you and help you find the right pair for your eyes and your needs. So guys, this is Mike Paletta with Bass Acrid's TV. You guys have a good one.